Jay-Zino, you the full star. I need someone to make me happy, someone to keep me smiling, someone to chop my money. She never give it to me, oh yeah, yeah. Money away from me, oh yeah, yeah. Fini in my money, oh yeah, yeah. I think we get to me, oh yeah, yeah. She never give it to me, oh yeah, yeah. Money away from me, oh yeah, yeah. Fini in my money, oh yeah, yeah. I think we get to me, oh yeah, 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 yeah. I need someone to come and dance for me, oh. A girl with a crazy recipe, oh. Pop champagne, don't spot my name. Although if you need more, time not this, start watching me. Call your girls to follow me. Bring your friends for compliments, yeah. She got daddy, yeah, she got daddy, yeah. I know Nika, I know her. She not my sister, not her. She chop my mullah, she chop it, I fought that oh my god. Nika, I know her. She not my sister, not her. She chop my mullah, she chop it, I fought that oh my god. She never give it to me, oh yeah, yeah. Running away from me, oh yeah, yeah. Finna eat my money, oh yeah, yeah. I think we get to me, oh yeah, yeah. She never give it to me, oh yeah, yeah. Running away from me, oh yeah, yeah. Finna eat my money, oh yeah, yeah. I think we get to me, oh yeah, 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 yeah. I fought that sa, 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 fought that sa.
She get the juice, she get the sauce. Your body back, you be the boss. What did they toss? She know they hear. If you be one guy and she know they care. She make her fall down inside like Colo. She dey chop all the money from my bottle. Chama, me be gonna push it to crow. Me once I say you a pokro. Think when they miss squad, no me you many. Many out to the door into me when you're heat. I had a achi, Emma, Germany, where young country. That's a wedding. Me the wombs a 2x4. Oh my God, but she have more town, be I pick my call. I say Ghana, Liberia, you got China, friend of Ting Tang Johnson.
Oh yeah, yeah, running away from me, oh yeah, yeah. Finna eat my money, oh yeah, yeah. I think we get to me, oh yeah, yeah. She never give it to me, oh yeah, yeah. Running away from me, oh yeah, yeah. Finna eat my money, oh yeah, yeah. I think we get to me, oh yeah, 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 yeah. I fought that sa, 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 fought that sa. Jay-Zino,
You the fella star,
I need someone to make me happy, someone to keep me smiling, someone to chop my money. She never give it to me, oh yeah, yeah. Running away from me, oh yeah, yeah. Finna eat my money, oh yeah, yeah. I think we get to me, oh yeah, yeah. She never give it to me, oh yeah, yeah. Running away from me, oh yeah, yeah. Finna eat my money, oh yeah, yeah. I think we get to me, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Fought that sa, 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 fought that sa. I need someone to come and dance for me, a girl with a crazy recipe. Pop champagne, don't spot my name, although if you need more, time not this, start watching me. Call your girls to follow me. Bring your friends for compliments, yeah. She got daddy, yeah, she got daddy, yeah. I know.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Honey Bunch. How are you? Good morning, everybody. Please let's share the live. Invite your friends and let's talk. I just posted the link. If you want to come on, you can come on if you like. Happy New Year to all our fans and followers. Happy New Year. It's a privilege. We are alive to see another day, another year, and it's a blessing. We say, everybody, welcome to our live broadcast. Invite your friends, invite your family, share to all your followers. Today is New Year's, what, the first Saturday in New Year. So it's January 4th. Welcome, everybody. And this is your host, Moko Oloma Agu. Let us invite and let us talk. And the topic is what? Things are happening around the world. So, Honey Bunch, welcome. How you doing? Happy New Year.
Happy
Just
New
see
Year.
you.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everyone. Even though technically, when you look at historical facts, the New Year don't start till April.
Really?
But yeah, when you
I didn't know that.
look at the calendars, yeah, it doesn't start
Mm.
till April. But anyway, God knows once you've has something going on, it's like it's what was learned, right? And lived with. So he knows the truth and he knows everything. But give God the glory. I'm not doing too well this morning, Muku. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm trying to hang in there. But welcome everybody.
So, but my question is, then why we have 12 months if New Year don't start in April?
Yeah, but it starts from April for the 12 months. You see what I'm saying? Instead of
Mm,
it being January. So it would be April to, yeah.
wow.
Yeah, that's something
So
that we will research better and then come and discuss.
yes, but I'm not interested. I just want to stick to what I know. Okay, I just want to
That's
stick to
fine.
what I have been knowing all my life. Hey Bendu, welcome my daughter, welcome my love. Make sure you share the live broadcast. Make sure you invite your friends. And then if you want to be a part of this live broadcast, you want to come on, you want to say something to anybody, you want to wish anybody happy New Year. You want to appreciate somebody for doing something for you during the new year. Don't hesitate to tell me I want to come on. If you want to call on WhatsApp, I will post this number here. We have a WhatsApp number. And I think this is the number right here up the screen. You can just call the WhatsApp number. If you're in Africa, you know how you do it. You put +1 or plus sign, whatever you put it there. You can call, you come. Let's be a part of this broadcast, guys. A lot of things going on around the world, guys. And I already told Facebook that we have no copyrights to the music. We are playing this music for entertainment purpose. We do have rights anyway, because guess what, honey? We pay for the music. The music not free. We pay for the thing on iTunes. I pay every month to download
But
stuff.
here's the thing. So when you play their music now, they're gonna be cutting it so you get half, and the other person that made the music get
The
half.
matter of fact, let me tell you something here, right? Facebook went and did something with my monetization. Let me show you the picture. Then you know what they told me? Because that particular video had 3,000 views, my particular live, they don't want to pay me. They said they cover it. They say it don't meet the community standard. You know what life it was? A home workout. I am in my workout outfit, long pants with my tutu. The people say it don't meet the community standard. They block my video because they don't want to pay me. And that view had 3,000. Honey, 3,000 view. It was, I think, day before yesterday. I
Yeah,
did
so
that
you're
because
working out. Wow, they say
exactly.
so all the
It-
other things that on their social media that people I just blocked. Actually, I just reported a page for a group that I in. See the people
mhm.
the raw nudity.
Okay,
Somebody
they're
had
not blocking those pages.
also
They
you
are
can see the
not.
actual thing, the whole the private parts of these people. I
Mhm.
saw this thing, it just made me even sicker. Like, come on, what is going on?
And they're not blocking them though. You know that they are not blocking
No, of
them.
course, because that's what the world wants.
They are not blocking them, but I was helping people who wants to live a healthy lifestyle, people who out there and craving, to get low ideas on how to start the weight loss joining this 2025. I'm telling you, Facebook block my page, put a cover on it, and told me say it's cover because it does not meet. I'm trying to look for it. It does not meet the community standard. I was like, what in the world? If you go on Facebook and see all these people working out, because most of my techniques for workout, I get it from on Facebook or Instagram, and they're telling me, but my video, workout video, does not meet. If you guys can see here, honey, if you guys can see here, if you guys
It's
can
so
see,
blurry, but I
hold
believe
on.
you.
You see
Because
here?
yeah, I see that.
Look,
Yeah.
let me cover it up. Look, they cover it up. Look, right here. They cover it up. You can
Wow.
imagine it had 3,000 plus. They said they took action, and for that reason, they cannot monetize me. Are you for real? AI ready farm me. They farm me. AI farm me. But anyway, good morning, everybody. We are very, very excited to have you guys here. The topic are too much. Hey, my love, how you doing? What were you doing in such a chat room, honey?
No. Okay. Yeah, I know. Back in my BL. So it's called evangelists and pastors. So
Hmm.
so before I join a group, I will always look at what it is about. But
Mhm.
someone they accepted in there, maybe someone's like, hacked it or something, but it says anonymous poster or whatever. See the nastiness that person posted. I had to hide it on my page, and then I reported it to the admin of that group for them to take that person out. It's ridiculous.
Yes. So
Platform like it. Never.
So they told me it was, it did not meet the community standard and they blocked me. So I had to delete the video. But guess what now? I was streaming this video from 2 different platforms. Only one platform, they block. Because they know the other one did not get that much viewer. You can imagine. But anyway, Benny we say, she said, good morning, happy new year, first Saturday. Good morning and happy new year. We are very honored to have you. I think it's your first time being on here. Dixon, I sent you your gift and you did not respond to me. Gifts, Dixon Jr. right here. You did not respond to me. And I screenshot it and sent it to you in your inbox because I didn't want you to think I'm a liar. So Dixon, happy new year to you. And I really want to know if you received your gift. And you told me that it was going some blessing name. That was the name I sent it to. And Mr. Palmer would say, what were you doing? Okay, we responded to that. Cyrus is laughing here, and then that workout video was I'm telling you, my workout video, and all of y'all were watching me, right? That workout video, man, it went 3,000. And the people say, and I meet their community standard. So I don't know. They don't want me to lose weight. Maybe they think I'm getting too dry. My stomach just in front of me. Maybe like she or call patient because everything else dry on me. Only my stomach. And I was trying to teach the people how to work out, the stomach, the app, because I'm doing a 50 days app. So but anyway, Doris, say happy new year to you as well, guys. Please share the live. I'm so happy to get our new followers, honey. These are all my news followers from my Victoria Muko Oluma Aku page, and I'm happy to have you. These guys have shared my page till I have gotten to 6,000 plus because I decided my 5 pages I will be active on it because Facebook can frustrate your life. And I don't want to be for you. When Facebook get ready to frustrate you, the only reason why I think I cannot leave Facebook because my businesses, my promotions and stuff. If it was something else, I would have left it. So when we say things are going on, things are happening around the world, people. Things are happening. Huh? So let me let you listen to this video. Yeah, right. I will play this video. We'll sit down. Y'all listen to this video and see what's going to happen. Let us give our take on it. Let us discuss. We are talking about everybody here today. We're talking about around the world. We're talking about Liberia. We're talking about our president, Donald Trump. So let us see what's going on.
Donald Trump will be sentenced on January 10th. The Manhattan judge overseeing Trump's criminal prosecution today ordered him to appear either in person or virtually for sentencing next Friday. Trump was convicted in May of 34 felony counts of falsifying business records about a 2016 hush money payment to porn actress Stormy Daniels. For more, let's bring in ABC News senior reporter Catherine Falders live in West Palm Beach, Florida, near Mar-a-Lago. So, Catherine, what's the latest here?
So this obviously comes as Trump's attorneys had filed a motion to have that hush money case in Manhattan dismissed. The judge rejected that and instead said that Donald Trump must appear either in person or virtually to be sentenced on January 10th. That's only 10 days before his inauguration. But what the judge appears to indicate in this memo, in this decision, and this is important, he signals that he's intending to sentence Trump to what's called a quote-unquote unconditional discharge out of respect for the presidential immunity doctrine. We've been talking a lot about that presidential immunity decision at the Supreme Court, and the judge has said that he intends to sentence him to this unconditional discharge. Now, what does that mean? It essentially means that Trump just gets off with a mark on his record. We've talked a lot about the potential for jail time or some other sort of sentence. That is unlikely to happen here, and the judge essentially says as much. But it is big news that he will still be sentenced. He doesn't have to go in person. He can appear virtually. It's his decision, and he will need to do that 10 days before he is inaugurated as the next president.
Hey, Chineke, America not do it. You can't mess with this country. So that honey president, I told honey yesterday, I said, since she married a Republican man, we told trouble in her hand. Since honey married Republican man, we can't hear. So honey, the people say your president have to report to court to be sentenced, right?
No one is above the law, Muku. No one is above the law for America. No one is above the law. I'm a Democrat. Yes, I'm a Democrat. I've been a Democrat for like whenever I entered this country in 1996. It has never changed. But at the end of the day, when you see people who says they are of God and embracing a lot of immoral, abominable acts in front of God, I'm not going to support it. I cannot be a hypocrite, the one that Jesus referred to as those who's claiming to know God, but your life is not in alignment with the things of God. So no, I will not support it. I sat here and I saw God's work in this. And let us remember that when God is ready to teach a lesson, he will make the things that none of us will be able to understand, because his ways are not our ways. So he alone will allow things to happen to teach mankind of your rebellion to him. And that's what it was. God may use Trump for some reason. Trump will have his own evil agenda, but when he gets there, God can turn his life around. So we as believers, we need to stop being hypocritical and blaming other people when we ourselves have our own dirty laundry that God has to clean. So, like I said, I don't support some of the things, but the things that will make God at the center of it, the things that God is proclaimed in it. When now it's so everyone before, when the Democrats were in power, pretty much, it was so hard for you to say Merry Christmas in jobs. Yes, everybody will say happy holidays, happy holidays. What happy holidays? What is that about? If I am a believer, I need to be able to speak on what I believe in. Merry Christmas. It's about Jesus Christ. I'm not going to sugarcoat it to suit the world. So let's just stop all of this picking and choosing and separatism, and just know that we are to stand for the right things, and we have to stand for God. If Donald Trump comes into power and he implement a lot of things that will benefit me and my children, trust me, I will be happy. I'm still a Democrat. That doesn't make me not a Democrat, but I will embrace the things of God, and that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to support things where I would tell, people will go, who is not even pastor or whatever, go into the church of God and promote abortion and promote killing, and I'm not talking about the medical abortion. I'm not talking about that, because let me tell you something, only God knows that part. But at the end of the day, when we go out there and mess around, don't know who the baby daddy is, and then they say, you know what, I'm not going with this pregnancy. No, I'm not going to embrace, I'm not going to indulge it, so.
Honey Bunch, I disagree with you when you come to say that when Democrat was in power, there were no way you could even say Merry Christmas. I disagree. Democrat is still empowered, and we're still at the job. I've been at my job for I don't know how many years, and I have been working in the medical field for as long as I have been in the U.S. We celebrate Christmas at work. We say Merry Christmas at work. I don't know what institution, maybe you was in a private sector that does not believe, the owner does not believe in Jesus Christ, because the guy sectors people own, and they don't believe in Jesus Christ. Even in the executive mansion here, which is the White House, they say Merry Christmas. They send out treats. They light Christmas tree. Oh yes. They like Christmas tree.
And
they have the children. They celebrate Christmas. Let me talk. No. Let me learn. You was not a civic. I will tell you. I was here from honey. When I started acting today, that New Year, you will let me talk. Then I finish. Shut up.
I just trying to say. Let me just
because honey, I got into this country when Bill Clinton was there and was about to leave. And he was a Democrat, and I heard him celebrate Christmas. I heard people saying Merry Christmas. So all my jobs, everywhere that I have gone, even to government institution, they celebrated Christmas. You got what I'm saying? So I disagree when you come out to say when Democrat was in power, you did not hear anybody say Merry Christmas. Maybe the hospital or the clinic that you worked to, the owner for that clinic did not believe in Jesus Christ and the power of his resurrection. So for that reason, he banned Christmas. But everywhere I have worked in the United States, from the day I entered here, even in my school, when I entered and started going to school, we celebrated Christmas. So I disagree with you.
Let me just bring your attention to something. Yes, they will celebrate it because why? It is what man has set aside to showcase all of the physical part of it, all of the material part of it. I'm not saying no, they wouldn't celebrate it, but the main reason for the season was never. It was never put out there. Let's be real. It was like the paganistic way, the paganism way. That's how people have celebrated this holiday. And I'm telling you, I used to be mad a lot of the times. I said, but wait now, why would these people not say Merry Christmas? A lot of people would say Happy Holidays. Happy Holidays.
Honey bunch, first of all, if you look at my post from the beginning of the holiday, I'm always posting. I have white friends. I have Black American friends that I work with that we conversate even under the job. Places that I have worked, we are still friends. They text me, and you will be amazed that 99% of the people that ex Christmas or ex Christ or Christmas, that your Liberian people and your African people, happy Xmas.
But I
Happy
think
Xmas.
you're not getting my point.
I'm getting your point.
I'm
You
not
say
saying they are not celebrating the holiday.
You
are not getting my
You
point.
said what Democrat. What Democrat was
Most
in power
of
or
them,
Democrat
like I
is in
said,
power.
most of the entities, I don't know, but next year I will be doing my homework and I will send it to you. Most
Do
of
your
the
homework.
entities,
That your
let me
Liberian
see
people
something.
walking
You will
follow
never see.
file.
No, let's
Happy
be.
Xmas.
What do they
Happy
have
Xmas.
portrayed to the job? Do they have the picture of Jesus Christ posted there? Do they have?
Well,
Santa
I
Claus?
would
Do
tell
they
you.
have-
Well, listen.
No,
I
let's
would
be
tell you
real.
maybe because you would say
Today,
I work as a Christian. Maybe
the
when I said
Christians
this.
are the ones that will say Merry Christmas, and that's what I'm trying to
No,
say.
that's what I'm saying. If I said this now, you would say because Muku, because you work at a Christian institution. So
Oh, there
that's
you
why
go.
you see it
That's
there.
it.
But I have worked at other places that is not Christian institution. And I see the Christmas tree up. I see Santa Claus up. I see Jesus Christ picture. And people go to church. How can you say people look, let me tell you, for all the healthcare sector that I have worked to, they got the churches in there, even the hospital.
Well,
You think they
yes,
got
of
chaplain at
course.
the hospital?
Of
What you
course.
think? They
I know
got
they got
chaplain
a
at the
chapel.
hospital?
Not even-
Yes.
They got a
They got
chapel.
chaplain. During your end of life, what they would do, the matter of fact, when you go to the hospital, when you fill in your form, the first thing they ask you for your religion. Because this is a country that have
It's in the
right
hospital,
to
like I
whatever you believe. They say right to practice your religion, right to pray, do anything. This
That's who-
country. This
What-
country. Yes. It's in the constitution.
No, it's in the Constitution, but
And
that's
you
what
have
I'm
the
saying.
right. So
There are
that's why when
other-
you go to the
There are
hospital,
other- let me tell you something. You
that's why
can-
when you go to the hospital and
Yes,
you fill out
well,
your
Yes,
paperwork,
we can
they
all
will
get to that,
ask
but
you.
that's your-
They will
that's
ask to know you
your,
and listen to me.
experience.
Jojo, not yet
That's
today. I
nice.
take Jojo, please. I
But we
take
have
Jojo, please.
different experiences, but it's okay. We agree. with
Yeah,
this.
that's your experience. Just say your experience. That's why when you go to the hospital, North
that's what I'm
Memorial
saying.
Hospital,
that's
Methodist
what I'm
Hospital, Pat Neckler Hospital, every healthcare institution that you go to in this place, they will tell you, they will ask you for your religion. To pray, you got the right to practice whatever. That's why they ask you, are you a Christian? Are you a Muslim? You are Catholic? You are charismatic? They ask you, right? Because they don't want to violate. Like they would ask you, are you what's the name? A 7 Days Advantage, or are you what's the thing name? How they call it? People walking take blood. Walking take blood. How you can call it? They want to go to the door to door.
Phlebotomist.
No, they want to go to door to door to preach to you. What I mean?
The 7th day of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Now, like they got another one. My family, then they are. My whole family in Nigeria, they are.
They 7 days Adventist.
No, not 7 Days Advantage. There's something. My sister, then they can't celebrate birthday. They can't take blood. Whatever it is. My whole family. Only my pa and myself. My sister, then, and only my pa and myself. My brothers and my nephews. We are Christian. All of them. How you can call that in there? The one that can be giving you the paperwork to read.
But the 7 days Adventist.
I'm not 7 Days Advantage.
Oh, Jehovah Witness.
Jehovah Witnesses. My sisters, my uncles, all of them, the Jehovah Witnesses. So, but when the birthday come, when I not call them, they get there. Oh, my birthday, you don't call. I say, but you say you can't celebrate birthday. Why am I call you for? That's it.
You
But
know
I'm
what?
telling you, that's why they say you got rights. You got right to practice your religion. Don't say that. This country,
No,
the
I'm not
Constitution
saying
tells
trust me,
you
wherever I am. Let me just clarify that. Wherever I am, I showcase my God. No
course.
one is going to
you
make
have
me
the right. You have the right.
talk about my God or anything like that, because at the end of the day, I do take care. I do profess my God. I do everything that I can to to showcase my God. But at the end of the day, let me tell you something. It's a differentiation. I want to make this very clear. Okay. People that have that religion where they have to pray so many times a day, they will have more of a room over you who the Christian if you are fasting and praying, it because you will get more dinked than those who they know okay that's what they have to do and stuff. So that's what let me tell you something. I've been in the healthcare field since 2003. So I know. So I
Honey
know,
Bush, I've been in the healthcare
but
field
it's based
since
on the people.
1989, 1998 rather.
And
But
like I said, that's what it is. But we would make the Christmas to feel like it's what it is about Santa Claus, about the this, is about the that. But
honey,
at the
all
end of
my
the day,
jobs I
I've
have
been
worked to, be a Christian, be a government institution, the veterans are government institution. I work
mhm.
to these places, honey. We celebrate Jesus Christ. We celebrate Christmas. They even
And
gift
that's a good
us.
thing.
They
That's
even
good.
gift the staff. So for
Well,
as
that's
long
good.
as I have been for over 20 something years, I always saw that they celebrated Christmas. Unless you work into a healthcare sector that say, oh, this is the place and this I don't believe this. They will put it in the policy that we don't do this, we don't do that. They will put
Yeah,
it in the
and that's what I'm
policy.
trying to say. That not everybody that was
Okay.
celebrating. That's
So
and most of
now
the
just say everybody, but when you spoke, you said since Democrat. That's why you said, and I don't want to hear that thing because that's not true.
it's like lately though. But you're right. You're right.
That's why I
You would
said since you
agree though.
marry a
That's
Republican man, everything is different.
but what I'm
Since
trying to say is, it'll make this man feel like he is the worst sinner.
I
Y'all
did
do
not
not
say
make
that.
this man to
I did
see that
not
he's
say
the
that.
most wicked person when they got people that are wicked that are still alive today. But you know what? The day of God's judgment will be for them. But at the end of the day, we have to look at it from a godly perspective, not our own selfish ways or evil ways or that negativity that we want to project out there. Okay, because he says his part, that makes him the most wicked man. No, the people that we even identify with as Democrats, they have. Look, let me tell you something. You will never know. Obama was the one that deported a lot of people, and the records are there. He deported a
Honey,
lot of
can
people
you
from
show
this
me?
United States. And was done undercover, Mugu. You don't know. You
Let me
don't
go post a video for you. Honey Bunch, show me the record. I want to see the record. Before we go through that, because I got some video, I got a video here. They were even talking about the four best president that rule the United States. They even talk about it. I got it right here, and I'm gonna post it on here for us to see it. But before that, let's go to our follower here. Sarah say then the your workout video was rated X. No, it wasn't. I will not be doing, I won't be showing myself naked myself on social media. Trust me. If I want to do Radar X, it will be for my man. I will script for him. I will rock for him. I will claim the pool for him. So I don't do that nonsense. Happy New Year, Doris. Happy New Year to you as well. And Doris say here we will make it small. I think she was talking about when I spoke about so Facebook said you were speaking too much colloquia instead of speaking Siri. For what is that? Why they block me? I don't even know if I was speaking colloquia. I said, Pastor, say I am watching mom. Mom, I think that you have a blessed day. Have a
know.
blessed day to you as well. I don't know what she was referring to. Our girl Flo say, good morning, everyone. Good
You're
morning
referring
to
to. I think you
you.
were referring to.
Mm. Good morning to you as well, my sister. So I told you guys a lot of things going on. I was trying to upload this video, but for some reason I could not upload the video. So I'm going to play this video for you to listen. And sometimes God bring prophecy, God bring words for people, okay? God will bring prophecy for a nation through another person, and it left for us as Christian or as a nation to accept the prophecy. So I was going through this and I saw a prophecy, but one of the prophecies that always pisses me off. Let me tell you something. I don't know, but I can always say if it's of God. One thing I know, our God is not a God of confusion.
No, he's not.
He's not the God of confusion. I realize our Liberian pastors, our Liberian prophetess, our Liberian prophets, the
Prophet.
only time they can bring messages when election season coming, and there's chaos, and they will say, God say, I can see war. I can see this, I can see killing. And the God that we serve, he's not a God of confusion. So every time I see prophecy like that, only when it's election time in Liberia. Honey, have you realized it?
No, I
Oh
even after
yes.
the election, I've had few people even before
No,
and
no, no.
after.
I know. I just say something, but 99% of the time they will. So I was watching a podcast, and this lady gave a prophecy that but she talked about sickness, and I think Daddy and myself, I think myself was having a conversation about it, and he made mention about an illness that is in, I think, Congo, that there's no cure for it or whatever. He was like, oh, maybe, that's why coming to Liberia, or that's why coming, you got what I'm saying. But one thing I would say, when that's prophecy, we should always, when God sent prophecy, let me tell you, when a prophecy come, it's like in the church and it's in the Bible, there's always a confirmation. If you are a person God bless with the spirit of speaking in tongues, or the gift of speaking in tongues, if you speak in tongues and you don't have the gift to interpret, there's somebody that God gave the gift to interpret that tongues for other people to hear it. There's message that is spoken in tongues and it will be interpreted, or there are just some exhortation, you exalting your Lord and you speaking in the spirit. So let's listen to this. I don't know how you guys will hear it, but let me just put it on. I don't have the Bluetooth, and I hope you listen to it. She was really crying, and they think can leave her, they think that behind her. But I see a lot of times when God give people a message at the end of it, they say, "Thus says the Lord of hosts." Only if you can hear it, let me know. You try to tell him for on the okay. Okay, I was trying to divide a message, the thing, because it was long. So let's go to the other one.
I see that too. Some people can hear it good.
They can hear you. I don't know, but that's okay. But so that was a prophecy for Liberia, and water is life. So, and I see that's the cheapest thing and the cheapest solution to that prophecy. So, Liberian people, y'all listen to this. She said y'all should take 4 days fasting. That's a short fast. Some people will say 21 days. God will tell them 21 days or 40 days. But that's a short fast, 4 days fast. You can take your 4 days fast and you should get water and salt and drink it and take bath with it. Just pray over it. And the Bible say you will say to this mountain, be that removed and cast. He ain't talking about physically, Anything you believe, it shall come to pass because he has given us the power to. So Ghana is on the map. Accra, Ghana is on the map, guys. Accra, Ghana is on the map, and that is unusual because
Before
Ghana.
before you go to that,
Mhm,
regarding that prophecy thing, there
mhm,
was one of my little spiritual daughters that came to me. She was so in fright.
mhm.
She came to me. She said, "Mommy, I had a really bad dream. I don't know what the dream is about, but I just wanted to let you know. She said I even posted it on my wall.
Mhm.
And so I said, yeah, what is it? So then she started to tell me. She said, I had this dream, and I'm trying to, because I closed my messenger for now. So I'm trying to get back, but I know what it is. So she
Mhm.
said, I had this dream that in the dream I saw a bunch of people, and they had this disease. She
Mhm.
said it was not any like usual disease. She said it was a very unusual disease, that it was affecting the nervous system of adults and children.
Mhm.
And she said, as I looked up in the cloud, I saw a person standing there. He was in white, but
Mhm.
I couldn't see his face. I couldn't see the hands. I couldn't see the feet. But he stood there with his back turned
Mhm.
towards the people. And then I when she said that, I said, okay, is Jesus giving you a message? Let's continue. Then
Mhm.
she said, when I looked, I saw the flag of Liberia.
Mhm.
I saw the flag of Liberia. Then when I looked again, I saw two stingrays, one on the
Mhm.
upper left corner and one on the upper right corner. And then I started to think, like, what is this message about? I said, let me tell you something. And it just came to my spirit. Tell
Mhm.
her that the thing that is about to happen to Liberia, it needs. So when you talk about a prophecy, trust
Mhm.
me, God will give message. He will
Yes,
give
that's what I'm saying. He will.
nature's
So
girl. She's
now that is confirmation. You see?
there's confirmation that
Because-
if Liberians do not put an end to all of those things that are being done in our communities, God does not play. The thing I love about my God, He will send warnings.
Mhm.
And so many people have been prophesying on that nation, and nobody is paying attention.
Mhm.
Nobody is paying attention. So when that girl said, I said, let me tell you something. Once you see the back now of Jesus Christ, that means it has come to the point of no return, unless,
Mhm.
because let's not forget, in Nineveh, what God has sent, what's his name,
Mhm.
Jonah, to go and tell the people at Nineveh to repent.
Mhm.
He was at the last moment to where the wrath of his was going to be applied to that nation.
Mhm.
And when they heard the news, guess what it did? The,
Mhm.
the king says everybody should get down, take off all your fancy clothes. Let's put on sackcloth and ashes, because
Mhm.
they know when God sends a message and they are disobedient, they know what's going to happen. And
Mhm.
because of that, God overturned his wrath and
Mhm.
blessed them. And because they repented wholeheartedly, a
Mhm.
nation that defiles God, you think that's something small? A
Mhm.
nation that embraces immorality and abomination, you think that's something small? A
Mhm.
nation that is so rebellious. Look at now when you look at Liberia, they're killing in popular daylight,
Mhm.
stoning people to death, taking matters into their own hands. Who gave them the right to take another life?
Mhm.
Everybody here sitting there, oh yeah, because that's a thief. That's a thief. There's a way you can help a person turn from that sin. The
Mhm.
Bible says it. We should be our brother's keepers. That boy who went to steal something, you could have caught him. Say, okay, we're calling the police.
We'll talk
Police
about.
come there,
Mhm.
arrest him, take him to jail to pay for his crime.
Mhm.
But to see that evilness, wickedness have
Mhm.
gotten down in the hearts of men, like the Bible
Mhm.
says, the heart of a man is wicked, is even worse than Sodom and Gomorrah days. And we
Mhm.
know what God did to those cities.
Mhm.
So let us not say not every prophecy is a God. When I get prophecy, I will say, God, I will go to God for confirmation,
Mhm.
like
Mm.
Mugu.
And
I
I
will say,
always say, if that's your will,
"Yes,
let it be done. I
your way,
said, manifest. Show
show
it.
me, Lord, if this is your way, if this is what you are telling me, show
Mhm.
it. And let me tell you,
Mhm.
every time God confirmed that that's his way and that's what he wants to be done.
Mhm.
Continue, Mugu.
So, like Honey Bush was saying, and I was talking about the prophecy, right? You know, a lot of times when people are saying things, but before we go back, let's just see who are here. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, let's see who here. She says, sure. Okay, guys, if just drop your comment if you're watching. Tell us who you are, where you're watching us from. We say Happy New Year to all our fans who has supported us. May this 2025 be a year of prayers answering for you. Okay? Oh, my brother is here. President Obama supported more people than any other president.
Thank you.
Oh, my brother.
I got the proof right here, and I was waiting for someone to agree with me. Thank you, brother.
That's my little brother. That's my little brother.
Thank you. So yeah, here it is. I got it proof right here. You see?
I can post up
more African Trump the one get Liberians paper said.
Yeah, because the food Trump. Now why Trump get people? Because a lot of Trump.
No food, no
so that's
Trump.
why they thought they were coming to vote for him. But anyway,
yeah, better open your eyes and stop.
So tell you my eyes is not open. My eyes is wide open.
And before we move on, because me and you will argue on this stuff here today.
I will not argue with you. I will let you talk.
Immigrants reached a record high in 2020.
So then, what you do, honey? You have access. You can post that video. Let everybody see it.
It's not a video, it's a reading.
Yeah, you can post the reading. You can copy and paste it up, and I will put it up. You can copy and paste it. So, like, while you're doing that, let's go to the same prophecy thing. Yeah,
man.
Al, you better move from here. I thought you can take up for your sister. But anyway, let me say this, right? Let me say this, right? We talk about prophecy. Sometimes people think, some pastors just want to talk or they just want to say whatever they want. So I came across this prophecy for Ghana, for Accra, Ghana. And I'm going to play it. I think I share with a couple of my Ghanaians, brothers and sisters in Ghana. And I want us to listen to this as well. When I say Liberia, our presidents come to us with a clear heart. But after they come to us, they go places to do things that they got no business doing. And a lot of times these people go to Baba to turn the citizen mind to them, to vote for them. I can always say Liberia is a color of red, white, and blue. Why our 3 presidents that have been inaugurated in the past, why are they putting green around their neck? Nigeria color. Why are they doing that? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's listen to this.
This is the warning prophecy for NDC party in Ghana. NDC party in Ghana. I'm Prophet Rachel Masabata from Kadosh International Ministries in South Africa, and this is a warning prophecy for NDC party in Ghana. And today is the 20th of December 2024. People of Ghana, you need to pray for this man right here, pictured in my video next to President Mahama. This man right here, General Mosquito, known as General Mosquito. You seriously need to pray for General Mosquito and NDC party and President Mahama. You need to be very, very careful, very, very careful, and pray for this man right here, General Mosquito. General Mosquito, his name is Asiedu Nkitai. Asiedu Nkitai. Pray for this man, because I saw something in the realms of the spirit. I saw a date in January 7, the day when President Mahama will be sworn in as president. The moment you will take that seat as president, something will start to happen in the realms of the spirit, from that date until December 2025. So something will start to happen in the realms of the spirit from that date until December 2025, because NDC party, you went to a particular man of God, a prophet who's Ghanaian based in Ghana, but I see that this prophet has a connection with Nigeria or to Nigeria, and you went to him, you asked him to help you to get the seat of the president, and this prophet now started to work for the NDC party to get the seat, and there were things that were laid on the ground, and because of the things that were laid on the ground, now there is a demand, and that demand is a price that NDC needs to pay, and that price that NDC needs to pay, it is human blood. It is not money. It is not chickens and goats. It is human blood, and the blood that is demanded is that of General Mosquito of the NDC party. This man is innocent. innocent, he's a very good man, does not know anything. And even the NDC party does not know this demand. Even that prophet that worked for them does not know this demand. But the moment the prophet will see this prophecy, he will try to change the demand from General Mosquito to somebody else. But even that somebody else, it will be somebody very, very close to President Mahama, because I saw a group of people very close, not more than 10, to President Mahama. So the demand will go to one of them there. One of them will leave. One of them will have to leave. So anybody that knows General Mosquito, let him contact me. There's something I need to do. I need to help him to shift this thing from him. But that demand will not, no one will be able to stop that demand. It will still go to somebody in the NDC.
So I got another one. I will bring another one on. Let me go and get it. So, honey, you can be throwing light on that while I get the other video. Oh God, this
Very light on what? What did Percy say?
Yeah, the prophecy.
I don't know who those people are, so how can I?
Well, it's Ghana or opposition, the one that just won the election. That's why they're talking about Mama. The one that just won the election. They just had an election, I think, last month, and it's more about the whole political chill and stuff like that. Yeah. It's just about prophecy, and things that people do to get power.
One thing I know, God's word does not lie. Because when people go to the dark world to get power, how long is that going to last? It is just for a moment. It is just for a season, because when God is ready to tell us that I am God, and when I say I'm a jealous God, that you should have no other gods before me, he will prove it to a point. And I will always reference this true story that happened in Brazil, that they elevated the devil and they had Jesus dragged and everything, everybody making fun, blasphemy, everything. And then next thing you know, the whole of that Brazil area was flooded. It was erased. It was taken off. And they came back the next day praying, oh, God, forgive us. Oh, God, forgive us. Because let me tell you something, God is not sleeping no more. God is not being slow anymore. He will put that proof that he says, I am God. He will make us to know it. So when these presidents think that they would just be in power, forever, and then just, do anything to get those powers and maintain it, God will show them a proof. He said, whatever is done in the darkness will come to light. And so when he brings these prophecies, he letting these people to know that I know your deeds. I know what you have done. I know what you continue to do in my sight. Lest they repent, though, and even when they repent, they still have to have the consequences for their actions, because that's what it is. It's sin committed in the sight of God. And as we sin, even though he will forgive us, but we'll have consequences. He says you reap what you sow. So you're muted, Muku.
So guys, it's the new year. We're going to do something a little new today, because I'm trying to look for a video. But while we're looking for the video, I already knocked at Facebook to the point that anything they want to do today, let them do it. But while we're looking for the video, let's, it's flashback. Let's celebrate our people. Let's celebrate our country. Let's celebrate Liberia. So we're going to take a little break while I look for this video, and let's just play.
And why you taking a little break? I already got my proof. I want to show so I can.
Okay, yeah, let's just take a break and we'll come back. You will show your proof, okay? So let's look at this. Like, look at this. I'm trying to look for the video. Let's see here.
In the vibes with originalhits.com.
Download your favorite song at originalhits.com.
Baby girl, my baby play this Zaga logo, because she never told me the mogo. She's the one you photo. Teddy right, Teddy right, Teddy right. Baby girl, my baby play me Zaga logo. Because she never told me the mogo. She gave me koto, she treat me like one in photo. Nah, she won't get inside my photo. She gave me koto, she treat me like one in photo. Anyhow, my friend, I get her Zaga logo. She gave me koto, she treat me like one in photo. Ma, you know listen, ma, oh. Baby, no listen, ma. Ma, you know listen, ma, oh. Baby, no listen, ma. Because no listen, ma, oh. Ma, you know listen, ma. Ma, you know listen, ma, oh. Baby, no listen, ma. Me, I want all the Ghana when they be in cassava. Eh, now you never choose a fan of Nana, because I let you, you must do me tabata. Eh, your beans you cooking now on. Sweet, I'm gonna let me wait in London. Where I get it, I mean, baby, where you come from? She won't follow me, go see mama. Waiting, give me that sugar, door. She won't follow me, go see mama. Waiting, give me that sugar, door. Waiting, give me that sugar, door. Now, all the girl, I wanna know. Waiting, give me that sugar, door. Now, all the girl, I wanna know. Ma, you know listen, ma, oh. Baby, no listen, ma. Ma, you know listen, ma, oh. Baby, no listen, ma.
Pola sobe on my yeah. Banjo my heart. Celebrate the piece of sewa. Please don't show me that pepe. The way you find me, your friend and said okay, wow. Press me down and steam my heart, oh. Say man can never let people dollar penny. See how you find looking sweet and yummy, oh. Let us say la for you, le bon me, oh. She on me, she won't stay inside my photo. Now when she want my call, let one when she run though. Yeah, she won't follow me to see me bell. What thing she put inside the cocoa?
Ma, you know listen, ma, oh. Baby, no listen, ma. Ma, you know listen, ma, oh. Baby, no listen, ma. Because no listen, ma, oh. Ma, you know listen, ma. Ma, you know listen, ma, oh. Baby, no listen, ma.
On the beat.
Are y'all ready now? Skibidi bamba.
Okay, Honey Bunch, we'll play that later. So let's get your proof, your evidence, and show it to the people. Me, I'm not arguing about that anymore. If you get your
we're
proof,
not arguing, just to bring awareness, because that's what this show is about, is to bring awareness, because we don't want people running around here with that misconception that, you know, can you see this?
You got to put it up. Okay. Yes, we can see that.
Deportation lower under Trump administration than Obama. And this was 2019, because that's when around the time that, you know, he took into power. He says, as you can read, the Trump administration has deported fewer overall people than were deported under former President Obama, despite the ongoing crackdown on immigrants without legal status, according to the Washington Post. Okay. And this is just comparing just to make you know that what Obama did was what people took him to be a saint when he was not. And that's what I'm trying to prove here. He deported 1.18 million people in his
so
first
year. My question, what crime did it committed? Because the federal government, the federal rules in America.
But let me finish. This article will tell us everything. So what do you mean, what crime did they commit? When now it's like all of the crime rate in America is higher than ever. It's higher. Okay. But
all right, go ahead, read the article, Echo.
Let's read, because myself is educating me too. The number of deportation has been a little under 800,000 so far under Trump according to the Post.
Mhm.
Obama administration also deported 409,849 people in 2012 alone, while the Trump administration has yet to deport more than 260,000 people in a year, right? Okay. The Post noted it was unclear why there have been fewer deportations under Trump. U.S. immigration, ICE, attributed the lower numbers to an increased deterrent effect from ICE's stronger interior enforcement efforts. But administration officials have also noted an increased proportion of the immigrants from Central America, which are like the Hispanics and stuff, who are harder legally to deport compared to that faced by the Obama administration. Okay. So they were being held, non-criminals now were being held on an average of 60 days in detention, right? 11 days longer than a convicted criminal. And that was under Obama. And nearly doubling the average in 2009. Okay. See here. Okay, I'm gonna skip this one. So immigration advocates said the Trump administration's desire to deport immigrants indiscriminately rather than targeting criminals for deportation has slowed its pace. Okay. The Obama administration, because they had enforcement priorities, were able to streamline deportations, according to the attorney. And let's see, the Trump administration is making it harder for people to obtain visas or legal status. And at the same time, their deportation priority is everyone. So because of that, they clog the system. Okay, that's just one thing. So what you let me see here. Let me stop sharing this. Okay, so that was that, Muku.
Okay, then let's go to the comment and see what's going on here.
Thank you.
So Al said between, okay.
There.
So she said, God have mercy. I think she was talking about the prophecy for Ghana. And then she said, God revealed the redeemed, definitely. And then immigration order during the Trump era were lower than either of Obama term, approximately 1.57 million and 1.49 million immigrants.
That's removing his
first. So my thing is that, right, if you apply for citizenship or your green card, right? And if you have a green card and you look at the back of the green card, they will tell you may be revoked by INS or be revoked. And there's constitution in this country. As an immigrant, there are things you cannot do. And whatever you do, you will serve a term and then you will be deported. You will serve a term, you will get punished for it in this country, and then they will deport you. So this is my question, and this is it. What did this immigrant do to be deported? That's my question.
They are illegals.
And that's why the people policy say, if you're illegal, it will take you out of here. You have to leave. Now when you're legal, if you even legal in this country and you commit a crime against the people, federal law or whatever, you will be deported. You will serve your term. You will be deported. So what's the deal in this? If you are being deported and you are legal and did not commit any crime and no evidence against you, then we see, yes, it's wrong. But that's why the people say even your citizenship can be revoked. Even your citizenship can be revoked. So if they are here illegal, that's the people's constitution. You cannot be here illegal. Even if you obtain a visa and come here when the visa expires, you need to leave the country. That's the policy. So it's not wrong to be deported. It's not wrong. So
then why is Trump being the villain for that?
I did not say Trump was whatever. The only thing, if you sit and hear about, let's talk about when Trump was there. When he took these people, children, yes, they were illegal. They was illegal in this country, but they had birth American citizen. What did he do, honey? Put yourself in that situation. You in this country, there are a lot of people who come here, they get pregnant, they have children here. Put yourself in that situation.
Do you know that happened
Hold
under Obama?
Hold on. No, it was Trump that took the people, children away from them and sent them back and deported them. What are you talking about? It happened under Obama. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? A couple of years ago, when Trump took the people, children away and they had them somewhere, and the people were asking where the people, children was. I would try and do that research, but let me learn here. He took the people, children from them. Hold on 1 minute. Comment. Somebody got me comment about it. It was the dreamer or something. It was Trump. He took the people, young children, away from them. The people breastfeeding children, he took them away from them, and he sent the mothers back because they never had paper. Put that in your situation. Put that in your
kids. At that time, let me tell you something. I was so infuriated because, like I said, working.
Okay, then why are you pretending like you know what happened? Why are you pretending like you know it happened?
But because I have to refresh in my memory. It's been years, and like I said, I'm not a political person to be sitting here and listen to everything.
It looks like you are now because you
talk my husband started. Because trust me, when my husband count on their life, and when I shut in this life,
then you go comment. He must go comment. He must not count. Let you go comment. Then you go comment. He talk. One day will bring all of them on here. All of them will come and co-host with us one day.
Thank you. Read Alma stuff. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. It was Obama that started that.
It was not Obama. Jamil, it was not. Please comment it. He took the people, children away.
That's what I'm telling you.
It was Trump, right? It was Trump too. Yes. Please, I beg you, Google an article and post it here for me. Google an article and post it here.
Okay, let me see. Children in cash. Taking okay.
Doing a Trump time.
Please, when I say Trump, I will just put a general thing. It will bring.
It will come up. Jamil, please find an article and post it on the live for me. Trump did it too. It was Trump. It was like 4 years ago, or 3 years ago, or a couple of years ago, before Grandpa Biden took over. Trump did too, Al. Trump did too. Come in. Go get it.
But you guys know.
Tell your husband to go post. He must post it. Before, while we're looking for that, let me entertain it.
Oh, na na na. Yeah, yeah. Oh, na na na. Yeah, yeah. Oh, na na na. Yeah, yeah. Oh, na na na. Jehovah Obadu. Papa, you too good. Jehovah, you too good. Deserve it. You put my enemies under my feet. Because I have you, I face no defeat. Higher and higher, I give you the praise and I give you the honor because you're the king. You love me personally. See the testimony. You get the glory. You get the honor and everything. Yeah, you love me personally. See the testimony. You get the glory. You get the honor when everything Babadu, Babadu, Papa, you too good. Jehovah, you too kind. See the things that you done for me. Papa, you too kind.
The good things that you did do. You just cut on my hand. Baba mi yo, Many, many blessings you bless me. I cannot tell it all. I thank you. You love me personally. See the testimony. You get the glory, Lord. You know. You love me personal. Testimony. You get the glory, Lord. Yeah. About you too, man. Testimony.
You got the glory. You got the honor when everything else.
You love me personal. You love me personal. You get the glory, Lord. Hey, hey.
Yeah, Obadu. Obadu.
Jehovah Obadu.
Yeah. Jehovah Obadu. Papa, you too kind of.
You too good. Jehovah Obadu.
The blessings of our day.
Jehovah Obadu.
The mercies of our good. Jehovah, you too kind of. Yeah. Papa, you too kind of. You too kind of.
So guys, have you found your evidence? Put it up. You are muted, honey. Unmute yourself and calm down. Relax your mental tension.
I got tons.
Yes,
And I
you must put
just-
everything. Don't just speak and choose. So put everything.
And choosing.
Yes, everything. Both of them did the same thing. So put it there. Don't say that.
think
They didn't happen.
Obama side effect.
But you said it did not
President
happen during
Bush,
Obama time, and which of course it did.
But Obama
honey.
did the worst, and you said nah.
You said, y'all please put it up. Y'all send me the link. You put on the show, Jamil. Okay, that's the link she sent. Jamil, that's the link you sent. I don't want the link. Y'all open the link, copy and paste. Okay, let me open and copy and paste. Hold on.
she needs to open the link and then share it.
Yes, I'll open the link and share it.
just
Hold on.
copy it to do it.
Trump did more than Obama. Come on. Hold on. Send it to me. What? Jamil, send me the link. I will open. To me, you send a link. They can. It's a comment. They won't be able to open it. Send it to me. Let me open and paste. Okay, there you go. We're not talking about the deportation, Mama. Hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on. Let me
It's Cry Boy, yeah. Papa, baby, I want you to open your heart. Give me now, ever send loving, I'm making it home and Papa, just feeling the dread. That love, I'm falling like that, oh yeah. And now I'm like I'm bringing on you, yeah. But man, the way I let you say, on, I ever to talk it. Just read the way I'm feeling, baby. My spirit like a spirit. Money for chocos, that you not supposed to be beautiful, of course, yeah. Money for chocos, that you not supposed to be beautiful. I beg you, don't get me jump I beg.
All right, Muku, let's get to the meeting and move forward with all the music business. But I got my post. Let's see here. Hold on 1 second. Let me share something here.
Tonight on Frontline, as a candidate, he promised to fix the immigration system.
The system just isn't working, and we need to change it.
As president, Obama cracked down hard.
What did he give us? 1 million people been deported.
Frontline, the investigative reporting workshop, and
There's no volume, honey. There's no volume because you are muted.
Oh, because I muted, sorry.
45,000 serious drug violators. While critics say the program has swept up thousands of immigrants with no criminal record.
A mother who had a broken taillight being separated, maybe forever, from her children.
They don't understand how their mother could have been thrown out of the country.
And investigating conditions in the vast network of immigrant detention centers.
Women harassed for sexual favors. Guards taking detainees and beating them, running them down like they were animals.
Tonight, how the politics of immigration are lost in detention.
These are the front lines of a new immigration crackdown in America. Federal officers from ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, on their way to arrest some of the millions of immigrants who are in the country illegally.
First target, guys, he's got conviction of hit and run. Also, he's got DUIs. He's a final order. He goes to work between 6:30, 7 o'clock. Any questions? We good?
These so-called fugitive operations are part of an immigration enforcement offensive.
I'm pretty sure the guy's going to be here.
That has reached historic levels under the Obama administration.
The team's been doing surveillance on this house for the last few days.
This year, about 400,000 undocumented immigrants will be detained and deported, totaling more than 1 million since Obama took office.
We have a job to do. We enforce immigration law and we seek to remove people that are here illegally from the country in terms of protecting the public and also in terms of border security. We're setting records with our enforcement results.
In terms of apprehending people, putting them in a detention system, and then removing them from the country, the scale has gone way up. Under Obama, the numbers are significantly higher than they were under Bush. So Obama has juiced up the Bush policies.
We have strengthened border security beyond what many believed was possible.
Earlier this year, the president came to the border in El Paso
We now have more boots on the ground,
to defend his tough enforcement policies,
and we are deporting those who are here illegally.
while at the same time pushing for comprehensive immigration reform.
Now we need to come together around reform that reflects our values as a nation of laws and a nation of immigrants.
The administration has believed since it was sworn in that in order to make the political ground fertile for a comprehensive immigration reform bill, that enforcement had to come first. But there is no chance of comprehensive immigration reform in the current political environment. There's no support on the Republican side.
Washington has been unable to enact new immigration legislation for like 20 years. And it's in this vacuum that enforcement all of a sudden has become this kind of talisman, that you have to prove the government is in control.
In the absence of reform, we're left with essentially enforcement on steroids. But that's all we're left with. That is our immigration policy.
This is the story of how that policy is playing out. Often far from the border, in places like Maple Park, in the president's home state of Illinois. Antonio Arceo and his wife moved to Maple Park from California 5 years ago to raise their 5 children and live near family. Then, last February, Antonio told me he received a call that changed everything.
I was working, and about 4 o'clock, I received a call from my wife's own cell phone, but a man was speaking. He asked in English if I knew Roxana Garcia, who was my wife. I said yes. He said, "It's the police, Kane County Sheriff. Your wife has been detained for not carrying a license. Can you come pick up your kid?"
Roxana had been stopped for speeding and was held overnight in the county jail.
Next morning, when I went back, she was no longer there. I asked the lady there, "How come?" They told me she was getting out the next day. She said no. Immigration came this morning and took her away.
Antonio had no idea what the government had done with his wife. He spent days looking for her.
I went around to all the jails where she could possibly have been held, and nobody would give me information. So at that point, I was desperate because we didn't know what had happened.
What he didn't know is that Roxana had been taken 6 hours away to southern Illinois, swept up by the administration's widening net of enforcement. Roxana was being held in detention. At the center of this story is a federal program called Secure Communities, in which ICE has extended its reach by enlisting the help of local law enforcement to better identify illegal immigrants who have committed crimes. The Sheriff's Department here in Lake County, Illinois, north of Chicago, joined Secure Communities in 2010. The sheriff is Mark Curran.
I think in law enforcement, especially since 9/11, it has been impressed upon us that you need to work as a team when you have local, state, and federal law enforcement all sharing information, all working together, all contributing to each other's task forces. That's when we work best.
An elected Republican and former prosecutor, Curran says he came to realize that about 20% of those locked up in his jail were undocumented immigrants.
They're everywhere. Probably every fifth one of the people that's in here, in all likelihood, is undocumented.
He decided the government wasn't being tough enough.
As a result, I thought, let's close down these borders. Let's start deporting these people as fast as we can, and let's return the.
In Maple Park, Illinois, the Arceo family has been pulled apart. Last March, Antonio's wife, Roxana Garcia, who'd been stopped for speeding, was deported back to Mexico. She had a previous record of crossing the border illegally. Left behind were her husband and her 5 American-born children. If your wife, before she was deported, was in charge of 5 kids, what happened after she was deported? How did you handle this?
I didn't handle.
And her position at Willacy.
You have a decision to make, and your decision is either you stay there and continue and see the unethical behavior that's being played out there, or you choose to walk away.
This summer, the government made changes at Willacy. The facility was transferred from ICE to the Bureau of Prisons. It's still run by the private contractor.
Is very real to Latino voters.
He promised us that he was going to give us immigration reform. And what did he give us? 1 million people been deported. So we're very angry and we're locking up our votes and we were not going to give them to him unless he delivers.
See why the Hispanic voted for
As a
Trump?
candidate, Obama had been sympathetic to their cause.
When communities are terrorized by ICE immigration raids, when nursing mothers are torn from their babies, when children come home from school to find their parents missing, when people are detained without access to legal counsel, when all that's happening, the system just isn't working and we need to change it.
That was your promise.
His strategy for change wasn't really different from previous presidents. It was George W. Bush's blueprint: tough border enforcement and deportations, together with a path to citizenship for millions of illegal immigrants already in the country.
My administration is fully behind an effort to achieve comprehensive immigration reform.
So there's nothing new about the ideas that Obama was proposing. He was
Tougher enforcement.
Unfortunately, the Obama administration is not really enforcing the law. Anyone in the country illegally that is apprehended or detained ought to be sent home, not just the ones who have committed the most serious crimes.
So just to be clear, Chairman, you believe that anyone who is in this country without papers, regardless of whether they've committed any other crime, should at some point be targeted and processed for deportation?
Unless Congress is going to change the law and say grant amnesty to millions of people, the law should be enforced. And if you're in the country illegally, if you're apprehended, I think you ought to go home.
Voters fed up with illegal immigration are demanding action. Enforce the law.
the possibilities of comprehensive reform have dropped so drastically.
400,000 people a year.
As long as Congress gives us the money to deport 400,000 people a year, that's what the administration is going to do.
That figure of 400,000 a year is a target number, a goal. It's set by ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, based on the agency's annual appropriation from Congress.
Once you tell Congress a number, they're fixated on that number.
Slow down the enforcement machinery at ICE and reduce the damage done by secure communities.
How many stories do you have to hear of women who call the police to get help and get shackled, of children who are taken from their parents?
In response, the administration has been holding listening sessions around the country, promising to review deportation cases and better focus enforcement on serious criminals.
We come here with an unequivocal demand that you terminate this program.
But President Obama is not backing down on secure communities, with plans to take it nationwide.
It's shameful. And it's shameful that it is being done by someone who was a civil rights attorney and someone who understood grassroots communities and someone who sold himself as part of this great American immigrant narrative.
Buenas noches.
Last spring, Torres, a longtime Obama supporter and informal advisor, reached out to her old friend at a White House reception.
He was, very nice and greeted my husband and I and, how are the kids, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I just basically said, Barack, you've got to help us. And he said, what can I do? And I said, you've got to stop the deportations. And he said, it's very complicated. We've been talking about it. This is like a week before the El Paso speech. It's very, very complicated. And I don't want to bicker with you right now. That was it.
El Paso.
With an election looming, the president...
The Obama re-election campaign in very closely contested states.
What we really need to do is to keep up the fight to pass genuine, comprehensive reform. That is the ultimate solution to this problem. That's what I'm committed to doing.
Recently, the administration said that for the third year running, it expects to break records for deportations.
Yes, we can. We can do it.
Yes, we can, but it never gets done. It's a historical thing from Bush. Muku, you muted.
If you look at this and you go back, when you look at the house, how it was and who led the house during his administration, there were a lot of things that were why the people country this law. It says that you cannot drive when you are illegal. You got driver lesson. You're not supposed to go behind the steering. Why you a jumper and go behind the steering? But this is it though. You're talking about Barack Obama or separating kids. Okay, let's look at the story with that Mexican lady driving who snuck her way through, the border and came in illegal. Her husband, they left the children with her husband, right? Let's look at it that way. And if you look at what I posted here about separation, a president separating, read about Donald Trump. I don't even know how to. If I knew how to post this, I would put a video there. It's right there. I just posted it here. You can look at it. Let me put it up here. You can look at it. So the thing is that when I say something, I'm not talking about all legal immigrant just deporting them. Let's look at the rules. Let's look at the rules and regulations in the country. Let's look at what the people say. Let's look at what the people say. That's what I'm saying. The people say don't drive if you got a license. You think what made our governor to pass the law that even if you are an illegal immigrant, you can have a driver's license? You think why Tim passed that in the state of Minnesota? You think people who on TPS, you think why they got license today? To avoid the same thing. To avoid it, because people want to drive. You got what's the thing that you got TPS, which of course you're eligible to work. But how can you go to work if you don't have driver's license? You know how many things that Barack Obama tried to put in and Republican kick against it? Do you know? But anyway, let's just
Muku, that's his law, and he's only implementing the law, and that's why I posted that video. It's a constitutional law. And then let me tell you why people hate Donald Trump, because he speaks his truth. He stands out there. He let everybody hear. Look, I'm coming to do this. But these other presidents have been doing them undercover.
Law.
That's the difference.
That's U.S.
law. It's the law,
You're
but it was
the people.
you know, my thing. My only thing is that anything.
My only thing is that
hypocrisy of the law.
My
They're
only
saying
thing
one
is
thing and doing the other.
My only thing is that when I talk about us Africans who feel we are so holy, who feel that we know God so much, but we are doing the deepest thing. The pastors are loving to the members are loving to the pastors. We feel that we are so holy. That's my problem. Because a lot of them stay here and say, oh, because or what's his name, kick against abortion. He kicked against abortion, so he a Christian. We have to open our eyes too. This is a man. Everybody, a lot of Liberians, Nigerians, aliens, foreigners from another nation was happy for this man to be a president. I'm not saying this is America, not a law. I'm an American citizen, being an American citizen for almost 30 years. Right? If I go commit crime that is against the Constitution, they will deport me. If it calls for deportation, they will deport me. I run a business. I run a business in the state of Minnesota. The federal government, the immigration require me to pay taxes. If I don't pay my taxes, what become of me? I go to jail because I did not abide by the rules and regulations of the law.
Yeah. They can revoke everything.
Exactly. They will revoke everything from me. So that's what I'm saying. If the government or the country say, don't do this, this is not Africa. The people say, don't come through my country, you illegal, don't drive. You illegal, what are you going to do behind steering? Okay, let's say you're driving, the people law say, don't drink and drive. Why you go drink and drive? Let's talk so that's the law they are implementing. But this is what I was talking about. When Donald Trump took away the people's children, these were children that did not have fathers. They took the children from the mothers and they sent the mothers back. And then they started to question, so if you guys are watching, y'all, let me learn here. And people started to ask, where are these people?
Where are the children? I remember.
Where are the children? And he had the children settled somewhere in the cage. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that was wrong.
Exactly. That's what
that
I'm
was
talking
wrong.
about.
That was
if you
wrong.
want to deport a mother, take that talent. Let the mother take the talent and the infant and carry that children. When the children get grown, they can come back to America. You understand what I'm saying? You can't do that. It's the same thing. I was looking at a story. This lady was coming, I think, from China or Hong Kong or something, and she had a baby on the plane. She had a baby. It's a short video right here. Oh, it's not playing. I don't know. It was playing first, but it's not playing. But she had a baby on the plane. Everybody, even the hostess, saying that she will not have the baby. They want take the baby. They want to take the infant, 1 day old baby, to send the woman back to China or whatever place she coming from. Mind you, now she got a visa to come to the U.S. Even if she had that baby on the plane on the U.S. soil and that baby becomes a citizen, let a woman stay till her visa expire. Let her nurture her baby. Let her go back with her baby. But they're talking about taking the baby from the woman and sending her back to where she came from. Even the hostesses are saying, because the woman was on the plane and asking, are we in America now? Are we in America now? Because her stomach was hurting. She in labor, and they even claimed that she lied about how far along she was. That's a possibility. She born that baby prematurely. You never know. You ain't ask the woman, the baby can't you deliver the baby, then you want to take the woman infant from her. You think it's right? It's not right. Even as grown as Camille is, or Malika is, if I commit crime in this country, I go into Africa, you think I want to leave my children here? Say, I don't want to leave my children here. I will not even want to leave my children here. I will want to take my children with me. So it's not right. They both did it. But if you look, my thing is that when they were what's his name, Barack Obama time, these children were not taken away from their parents. They weren't. They had another parent there. But Donald Trump took these people children, take them in case you go put in there, just lead in there. They get no money, pa the children growing on, you know their money, know their pa. Come on now, let's talk so. So another thing I was watching here, you know, a lot of us have to be very, very careful who we are dealing with, who we are sleeping with, and how we're sleeping. When it comes to HIV, it's real. I'm telling y'all, it's real. We need to open our eyes, guys. Women, men, don't just meet a woman. Oh, yes, I'm attracted to her. Bully, you go open your foot and go do what you got to do. We understand. Sometimes we get carried away, but we have to be very, very careful, okay? All right, let's start America. But we know it plenty there, but let's talk about Africa, Ghana. Let's see if that's it. Oh, that's not it. This one here is Buntumburan Kiamolo was removing. But I was looking at an article here where they were talking about HIV. Atlanta, I just forget it. Atlanta is on the map. The HIV rate is so high. People who take girls trip, go to Atlanta, go meet people. Number one, you meet men, you think you meet woman, you think that man, all those things. We have to be careful. I don't know, the videos were playing now, they're not playing. I downloaded it, it was playing, but it's not playing. So, but we have to be very careful when it comes to the HIV rate in Ghana and Atlanta, Georgia. It's so high. I was reading it, and then the sad thing about it, the whole thing about the HIV in Ghana is what? 80% are women. 80% are women. Let us be careful. Even if you go and meet somebody, you get carried away, those that can drink alcohol, you pretend. Let me tell you, people that drink alcohol, they can know exactly what they're doing, but they just pretend like they don't know what they're doing. But we have to be careful how we give ourselves out there, how we give ourselves. The HIV rate is very, very high. Honey, anything else you got to say? The HIV rate is very, very high.
Oh, it's very high. You know, why wouldn't it be high when, you know, everybody is just gratifying the flesh, and what meets the eye is not always good for the eyes, or not. It's not always good for you as a person. These kids are disturbing me right now. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. You know, so it's just it's terrible, you know. And to think about it, you just meeting someone. Why wouldn't you want to say, okay, let's go get blood tests first, or, you know, strap it, you know, or wrap it up? I should say, not strap, or wrap it up. Like, use, you know, you can go to any community clinic, anywhere, and get free condoms, you know, and utilize those things and stop spreading. And the sad thing about it, Muku, people will know that they are infected and wants to infect others. My aunt sent me a video. I was trying to play it. I'm glad you brought that up. I was trying to play that video too.
Listen to this. Black people. and both of which have a high down low community.
Yeah.
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 Down low.
We know.
But yes, we know.
Everybody knows that. You know what I mean? It's not nothing secret, you know, and it's different number ones of HIV. So you have new infections. So South Florida, Miami is the number one new infections.
Yes.
But living with HIV, yes. Atlanta, Louisiana.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's high. And when they say low, down low, these are all gay and lesbians. Gay and lesbians, you know. So we really have to be very careful how we give ourselves out there. And like I said the other day, I was on my live going to the gym, and I said it. I said, you know what? A lot. Sometimes you will be very committed to your husband, your boyfriend, your significant other, but they are not committed to you. Sometimes you'll be very committed to your wife, your girlfriend, your fiance, but she's not committed to you. So be very, very careful how you give yourself out there. Be very, very careful who you give yourself
Right,
to,
shut up.
because sometimes our little simple mistake,
You can't behave yourself.
simple mistake, the people our Liberian balances, simple mistake you out. And sometimes we all made those mistakes. We see men who fall in love with them. And I can always say that men, we fall in love with the wrong men because they tell us the wrong things. We fall in love with the wrong man. They make us feel, oh yes, you are you're my princess. They set us up high, and you go and give yourself to them unprotectively, and just to find out they are sleeping with different women, and you don't even know if these guys are using condom. So my best bet, you guys, let me say this. I know women will say, oh, people will say, but woman, why you be traveling with condom? Travel with ill. If you know that you like that, travel with your condom. If you know you're going on girl straight, you single, you can meet anybody and mingle. It's not right, but be on the safe side. I found myself on it. I don't do with condom. I find myself every time I go to the doctor office, when I go do blood work, I go do pee. They say, oh, bring your lab. I see condom. I will just take the condom and pack it. It's free. I would just take the condom and pack it. One time when I brought a lot of condom, I took it to me. I said, she said, mommy, don't bring out your thing to me. I just got condom plenty. I don't know why I got it, but I just go and take it. The other time I said, I would just be collecting these condoms from work and places. I would take it to Africa and I would just distribute it. You know, we have to be very careful how we give ourselves out there. HIV is real. I really wanted to play the video. I really wanted to play the video, but it's not playing. When a woman gives birth to the child in the U.S., the child becomes an American citizen, U.S. So if they were deporting, they will not deport the baby. But I understand that. But the thing is that this baby is a toddler. It's an infant. Infant that just came out 1 day old. 1 day old. Why would he separate a 1 day old from the mom? Not even 1 day old. Couple of hours old from the mom. That's my problem. I understand as an American citizen, like we're talking something about we're having a conversation about in Liberia when the war occurred and they went to go pick up the citizen, and the citizen didn't want to go. They were pushing the girl, but because she was of age, so they took her. They couldn't leave her there. And then we're talking about once you are an American citizen, and I say this to you because I travel a lot to Africa. I travel out of America a lot. Once you are an American citizen, your best bet is to go online and register. Register. There are a lot of benefits as an American citizen, guys. Besides war breaking up and they're coming to pick you up. If you are an American citizen, you're stranded in Africa, they're bound to help you. Even if they credit you that money. When you come, even the people that they airlifted during the Ebola time, that were credit. They came out and had to make payment arrangement and pay when I'm free. But if I go to Liberia, Africa right now, one thing I tell you, register. When you register online, you put your passport number, you take a picture of your passport. Always keep your picture of your passport. So tomorrow when your passport or your document get missing, guess what happened? You go to the embassy, they will give you your passport right there. You don't have to stress. That's why you should always register, let the people know your location, where you are. They will come and get you. You can be somewhere right now, you're sick. You in Africa, you call American embassy. I'm sick, I'm not feeling well in my plane, my airline, so I don't have insurance on it. Guess what? America will bring it back to America as an American citizen. Am I lying? I stand to be corrected. But I see a lot of people who's American citizen go to Liberia, they get sick, you end up dying there. Me, the first thing I will head to the embassy. I will tell them I'm sick, I want to go back. They will find means to fly me out of that country. If it's an emergency in Liberia, they will fly me to a nearby country. They will. Once you are registered. Yes. So, as an American citizen. No, you need to tell them that you're there. You don't have to go to the embassy now. Before, like 2011, I had to go to the embassy. They give you form, you fill it out. Even if you're in Africa, let me tell you something. If you're in Africa, you can, and you don't want to travel with your American passport, you can take your passport and carry it to the embassy.
And Jericho, let them know that you are there for your safety. Yes, you do.
You can take your passport. If you don't want to travel with your passport, you can take your passport to the American embassy. They will keep it for you. When you're ready, you go and get it. Because you won't lose your document. Yes. Yes.
Muku, let's play this real quick, okay? Hold on
Go
one
ahead.
second. Let me turn it on.
They
let
will
me see.
tell you, Mama, you need to register. You need to let them know you're in Africa. My thing is, by the time I learned to the airport, I knew that Wi-Fi. I call my daughter. I said, Jamil, go on the website, register me. She got my passport. She got all my information. She will register me and send me the confirmation. I would tell her where I am. I would give her my location. I gave her where I'm stopping. The person that they can contact on local number. And I even gave my American number because a lot of times I use my international line, and then for emergency call from the US. My children, maybe if they can get me on WhatsApp, then they would use my phone and call my number. Yeah.
Okay, Muku, I want to play this video, but when I play with that music at the top, because I don't know how to go back in. Hold on, let's just educate people, and then let's see. Sorry, let me try it again. Hold on.
There's no volume.
You see? Oh my word. Am I muted?
No, you're not muted. I can hear you, but no volume. Hold on, let me see something here. Go to your volume.
I see it up there. See it up there.
Number 4, South Carolina. 5,
Hold on, let's try it again.
Mississippi. Yeah. 6, Texas. 7.
I
You
guess
won't
it's the
believe
top.
number 7.
I can hear it. But it's a little low.
Hold on. Okay, let me turn my volume up. Okay. Come on now.
We got some breaking news and sad news. Atlanta, Georgia, now ranked number 3rd of HIV in America. New York City, number 1. California, number 2. Number 4, South Carolina. 5, Mississippi.
As small as South Carolina is.
6, Texas. 7.
Even in Minnesota, it's high.
Number 7, Idaho. Wow.
Yeah. So that's just.
Even
and these states are blacks. Can you see the trending? Like minorities are there a lot. And all of these lifestyles are being embraced.
Black people. And honey, you know what? I used to work at this clinic in Minnesota here where they go get the medication. If I tell you how many Liberians are HIV positive in this Minnesota, you will not believe it. They're walking around here among us. You don't even know.
I don't know.
So that's why you see these men that are all over running all around, or these women running all around. You got to be very careful. I was saying this this week. I was going to the gym, and I was talking about women doing their pap smear, women doing their normal, their regular checkup every year. Their mammogram. If you hit 35, 40, you do your mammogram. It's better for them to see it and be treated than for it to be late. Even if you are 18 years old, once you are sexually active, you need to do your pap smear. You need
It
to go
will
and check,
start,
do your
yeah.
STD test. People be like, what? You check for HIV. You will be honest. You are committing your relationship, but you don't know what your partner doing. And it's the same with the men. You might be committed to your wife, but you don't know what your wife doing outside there, or your
No.
girlfriend doing outside there. So
Yeah.
it's vice versa. Men, you hit your 40, go and do your how they call it thing.
And their colonoscopy,
So check.
to check their prostate, all of those things, blood work. And let me tell you something, every year or every 6 months for blood work, or even if you got a new relationship, me being a certified medical assistant working in healthcare for like forever, those are things that do not be ashamed to know your status. Because, and let me tell you something, you see, while even when a person is raped, right? When a part of that rape kit is to give them HIV medication, antiviral, okay, where it will prevent that rape victim from becoming HIV positive.
Yeah.
They will take that medication because rape, you don't know who has what, and they rape you, so that's just automatically part. They will give you medication. I forgot one of the names that was a top HIV medication. They will give you that medication to suppress. Even when you're working in healthcare and you get accidentally poked with the needle after drawing blood or giving an injection or something like that, they will give you that medication. They will draw your blood prior. They will draw your blood after. You have a certain time frame to go and get checked all the time to make sure you are not contaminated. So it's the thing, and then that patient would know as well as you. You have a right to know that patient's status as well. So you see all of these things. So it's a sad thing that our community is drowning down in HIV/AIDS. Why? Because of the lifestyle. Nobody wants to be monogamous anymore. Everybody want to be promiscuous. And the Bible speaks about that sexual immoral sin. When you commit sin against the body, God would never forgive you, as well as you will reap the consequences of it. And a lot of innocent people who said not loving their spouses, you know, when you look, they become unalive because of that one stupid mistake. They went out there to lust after somebody had unprotected sex, and boom, they are no more today because they affected themselves and their wives. And people are cruel. People are so cruel. People will not tell you, and that's the thing. So you need to say, look, before you and I can later, we're going to the clinic together. Let's go do it. You know my status. I know your status. And still wrap it up. If that person is not your spouse, you wrap it up. You wrap it up.
And we all make mistakes, you know, but we have to rectify our mistakes, you know. And sometimes once you made that mistake and you are safe, you have to sit and say, well, I don't want. That's why they say we learn from our mistakes, you know. We have to sit and say, no, I don't want to do this anymore. I know it's hard, but the same Bible says it's better to get married than to burn. You know, if you feel you can't make it with all sex, you can't go with all sex, man. Yeah, just
Self-control.
get married, no self-control. Just go and get married. Let people say what they want to say. Once you pray and our marriage work, it works, you know. So
Let a man
yeah.
have his own wife and a woman her own husband. He didn't say let the man have his own man husband or the woman have her own wife. He said let the man have his own wife, let the woman have her own husband.
Yes,
And
so
so when everybody running around here, oh, I get this or that and the third. Let me tell you something. I don't care. You can get married from now to judgment day. That marriage is not going to hold in the sight of God, because that is not what God says in
No,
his word.
nope. He said a man that finds a wife. He didn't say a man that found a man or a woman that found a woman. You know, they got two celebrities who married. They got a child. Oh, one person carried a belly. You can
Yeah, I know.
imagine.
Oh, that girl to Brad, she was one of them.
Yeah.
And then I seen some now they got this group calling African LGBTQ. You know, they meet African people out. Look at these things.
Oh, we got it right here. We got it right here. Our Liberian community.
I will speak. I will write. I will put my little sad mad emoji. Come after me. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, no one is perfect. My sins too, God will hold me for my sins, but at least I'm not trying to do the ones that God frowns on or is an abomination to him. He says he will forgive us, but that thing we call sexual immorality. That's sodomy. Sodomy is man sleeping with man, woman sleeping with sodomy. Those things God cannot
But
forgive.
you remember Jimmy Swaggart said this though. He said, "There's a play in the land. It's called abortion. There's a play in the land. It's called pornography. There's a play in the land I call homosexuality." He said, "If the Christian does not redeem the culture, this country, America, is in trouble." And that's it. Even though Jimmy Swaggart, he did one thing, he fell, but that's it. That was a message, you know. So we have to be vigilant and be careful. And we must stop running around, stop breaking men heart, stop breaking women heart. Be with one woman. You never know what another woman carrying. I know women can be so attractive, men can be so. Have you ever seen a man, see him walking, he toys it? Damn, look at that boy, too cute. It happens. We all lost, you know. But when you get your own man, you will sit and say, "My man is the most cutest man in the whole world." You just look at him like the most handsome, tall, black, chocolate, whatever in the whole world.
But let me say
No
something.
other man.
Some of these men who practice that look undercover gay thing, you can know.
And they bring it to their wives. Look at those guys that were busted. Our Liberian brothers that were
Yes,
busted.
but the thing is, I don't know. Women are being blinded because of you have to have a man. To be honest, you don't have to have a man. You can be single and still God will bless you and you will prosper. But some people just feel like because they don't have men, that means they will be laughed at in society. I'd rather be a single woman if I didn't have a husband, single, than to be out there and let people play with my heart. And then these men are just undercover. But there are signs. I can't.
Yeah, you see
No
things
one
that
can
they would
tell
do.
me that any man that sleeps with another man, you cannot see the signs. First and foremost, the way he would treat you, the way he would be romantic with you. In fact, that romance would not even be there for you. You will feel he just trying to avoid you all the time. He's either cheating with
No,
another woman
don't
or
say that
you.
when it comes to the romance. There are a lot of I know they will come on me again. There are a lot of African men who would just there are some African men from a particular tribe in Liberia. They are not just romantic at all. They're
No,
not.
I know. I'm just saying generally. But then
There are
you
some
know,
people who just
man
not
that always
romantic, but
wants
that
a
does
woman
not
from the
mean.
what? The man who always wants to have a woman from the anus.
That's not true. That's
Trust
not
me.
true, man. No, that's not true. Sometimes it's just fantasy. I don't do it, but I'm just saying sometimes I just fantasy. That's
No,
why
but
I would tell you I can do everything you want me to do in bed, but
No,
with the
I
exception of
disagree with you,
innocence.
Mama. I disagree with you, especially a man that is married to his wife. That the only place you want to go. Trust me. That place, that's why it's called sodomy. It's in the Bible, sodomy. You
So how about
cannot
when you want to go? How about when you want to go in your mouth?
Google. I don't. Wait, look now. You are married, okay? But I'm just
So,
saying
but
that
even your
part where
boyfriend,
that is not where it's supposed
now
to
we're
go.
married.
No.
Even your boyfriend, your significant other, you're sleeping. In case I play, you won't go here. You will stop it.
It's not happening.
Oh, honey, please, when you bend that door, not because you married
No,
me.
it's not happening. It's not happening.
In your
It's
mouth.
not happening, boo.
So you
It's
can't do. So you don't hire American people can call it palatials.
Palatial.
Palatials.
I would not lie, you know, but at the end of the day, we don't jump cheese the topic here. Let's just
This is the table talk.
oh yeah, but give me that damn woman.
This
You
is
got
the
me
palatials.
Oh,
I see a conto honey so. Woman
But
or
why
God.
you want me? No, I was once, okay? But at the end of the day, when your life has been let's be real, when your life has been transformed,
I know you're
by
not just
God,
listen.
old things are passed away, new things. You start to live on the spirit and with the spirit. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, all we can do is, encourage one another and educate one another. You know, God loves the intercourse that is done within a marriage. That's what I'm trying to say. But then again, some men are just darn right. If you know your husband is just wanting one thing over and over again, then you will start. For me, I would be curious. Like, what is his obsession with this? Like, because no, Mugu, let me be
But
real.
no, to be honest, you and I even because first of all, you and I even bring that nonsense to me because I'm your wife. You know what I would take and what I would not take.
What
because
is
you
his
know what I
obsession
take and
with
what I don't
disability?
take.
Yeah, so women are just they don't put their discernment what God gives you to discern. I would be questioning when next thing you know, I would be doing my investigative work.
Also, if you're trying to pull it and you're missing the plug and thing, no, the replay. Go look for the replay.
Hey, God forgive us today. But at the end of the day, man, you just
God know you gotta counsel people, man. Yeah.
We just need to know to just do the right things that will save us and not to lead us into destruction. You know, be
Because
brothers.
I think you can get cancer for you. That place not good. Only the polluted supposed to come from there, now.
Well, Muku, all the place. Let me tell you something. The thing about the human body, the things that we do is what will bring a lot of illnesses to us. Okay.
Yep.
When it comes to a woman like having being intimate at a very early age, that's a red flag too, as well as when you are promiscuous. Because and let me just enlighten everyone. A man carries
our 20-year-old.
Yeah, a man has the human papilloma virus. Human papillomas virus. Okay, it is HPV. So that's what you see now when you take your children.
Yeah, you gotta do HPV shot. Even the boys
doing it now. 9 years old and up, because you never know those children when it will become sexually
not for
active.
11 years old, not 9, 11.
Not before it used to be now.
No.
Or the 11. Okay, 11.
Yeah, the
And
boys.
they will
I
give it
even
to
called
them.
to find out about Malachi and they say
But you know what, Muku? I missed that thing
when
when it first came out. I missed it because I was already 28 years old, and I told the people, but
Oh, you
guess
can
what?
still
Now they
take it.
got
I
it.
took
They
it.
got
I
it.
took it. I
They
took it.
got it. So I come and go ask my doctor to get it. When they told me you couldn't get it, I did say, "Are you joking?"
I
But
took it a couple of
that's
years
why-
back. I took it years back. Jamil took it when she was teenager.
Yeah, I just
Jamil took hers
because
as well.
you had to do it before the age of.
HPV.
I think at 26 when it just came out.
I took it.
When
I think
was
I took it
working
around
the
that
20 or
time. I think I took it
26.
around that time. I think that's when I took it around that time. Yeah.
Yeah, so the men carry that stuff, and guess what? If you are promiscuous, how many men carry that thing? All those cells are on your cervix. That's why you see women got cervical cancer.
Yes, and that's why we got this ovarian cells. and
Ovarian
yeah,
cyst.
ovarian cyst, because a lot of times when you reach the age where you got to do your pap smear, and for some reason, honey, it's just common in Black women. That ovarian cyst, it's just common. And one thing I do
And
not
fibroids.
like.
Fibroid.
I do not like when you go to the hospital and they see it and they tell you go come back 6 months later. 6 months we observing it. I told them when they were doing that, every 6 months, stay there, you know what I did one day when I went to my doctor, I said, you're burning. You're burning because what are you there for? And you know it might grow. So just burn it, suppress the growth, you know. So that's why when we talk about going to go do your regular checkup and stuff like that, it's very important. But honey, this is our theme song. I'm not gonna play because if I play it will end the live. So we stay on. I play it, and after that we will come with our conclusion. Okay, we stay on because if we leave, then the live will cut off.
The way you finish playing all those, the way you finish playing all those.
What you say?
I said the way you finish playing all the other videos and things, we gotta be very careful with those other people.
I know those videos. I think they can't understand. They don't block.
No,
those
trust me, they are doing it now. They will say this person you are sharing with your
Let them
money
take it.
or
Me,
whatever.
what kind of money they will give me? 2 cents, 3 cents.
Or
What
at
kind
the
of
end of
money?
the day, that yeah, we gotta just be careful. That play our theme song and that's it.
Talk where the fun begins and gets you flowing, let the laughter spin. Join the conversation, it's welcome and free. Move above and down, Josephine Conceit. Breaking the mold, they'll share their wisdom, people and toes, laughter and insight, a joyful plan at the table talk. We're all friends till the end. This human life, don't miss your chance. With every episode, you'll want to dance. A table talk, where the fun begins and get me going. Let the laughter spin. Join the conversation. It's welcome and free.
Okay, guys, thank you for watching this. Bring us to the end of our live broadcast. We will be here on Saturday tomorrow, and we will be putting up application. We need more people to come on and host the show, to be a part of this broadcast. And we will be asking people who want to be a part can come. We say Happy New Year. You can come and be a part of the live broadcast. Just inbox me, inbox Josephine, inbox Honey Bunch, or you can message us on the show, and then we'll get back to you. We just need a co-host, so when either one of the girls or me not around, we can have somebody to fill in, and we can do some guest hosting if you want to be a part of it. That wouldn't be bad. This is the new year, and we're going to be bringing in new things. So we say thank you, Happy New Year, from our platform to your platform, and may God grant you all your heart desires this 2025. And we love you guys with the love of God. And obviously, this is your girl, Muku Oluma Agu, and I am your host. And we say God bless you. Have a blessed and fruitful day. Jesus loves you, and I want you to know that we love you by force. Honey Bunch?
Yes, indeed. God is great, and let's be informed and encourage one another, to do the right things, because it is what God requires of us. Sorry if anything was offensive today doing a live. That was not my intention. Was just trying to bring awareness. And educate one another. I'm not taking sides. We definitely should not take sides, but we should stand up for the truth and the truth of God's word. And let that be a part of our lives every time during this new year. Let's put off the flesh, and let's put on the Holy Spirit and walk in the Spirit that will lead us into righteousness and to our salvation. As always, I want to say thank you for joining us this beautiful Saturday here. It's cold outside, but the sun is up. But God is still faithful. You guys be blessed. Love you all.
It is very, very cold outside. Very cold. Don't see the sunlight out. It will fool you. So we say have a blessed one. We love you guys. Happy New Year. So my birthday, I'm going to Las Vegas for my birthday. Just going to take a cruise ship. And Josephine not here because she's a basketball mom, she's a soccer mom, and she's a football mom. So her son had an early game today. Hopefully she'll be here tomorrow, and we will post her invitation. Honey Bunch, our clothes need to be done.
Speaking of that, we'll talk off the tip, but we need to go a different route. I'm just saying.
Okay. So we love you guys with the love of God. Have a blessed and fruitful day. Bye.
Bye.